Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Old Town Quilt Shop here in Orchid, California. This is our Wednesday live at 5, and I am Stacy. So before we get started, just to give you some information of where we're at and what time you can visit us. So if you happen to be here on the beautiful Central Coast, this is our address. We are open Monday 3 to 7, Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5, and Saturdays 10 to 4. We're closed on Sundays. But you can always shop online at our website. You can also get a hold of us through email, or you can give us a call if you need to get a hold of us. Alrighty, well, we don't have much to show today, but we're just going to go ahead and get right into it tonight. So we're going to start off with some basics. So we have thatched. Now we have this in multiple colors, but we have a new color. This one's called Midnight. It's a really pretty blue. It's kind of a deep but more true blue. And this is by Moda Fabrics. So it just has, kind of a nice little texture in there. A kind of a light and dark situation in there. So if you are matching something, then you don't have to go with the exact color. It's always nice that you've got some tones of color in there. So again, that one's called Thatched. And then we have Grunge, which of course is not new, but this is a new to us color, and it might be even somewhat of a new color for them, but it's called Dull Black. And you may be already familiar with Onyx and Black Dress, which have a little bit of kind of a purpley red color in here, but this one is more of like a grays and browns. It really does not show on camera. This really is black. Maybe if you back it up. No, all right, well, it really is black. I promise you, it looks charcoaly. But the beauty of this is that you can then see, this is grunge, and it's called grunge for a reason. It's got that kind of distressed, dirty look to it, which all grunge has. So this is just yet another shade of their black, and it's called Dull Black. And again, that's grunge from Moda. Okay, and then we have two really fun ones. So this one is called Sandill from M&S Textiles, and you might recognize it. This is kind of a returning favorite for us. It just has so much movement in it. So this one is the black with the white. It is directional, but it just flows so fun. It gives great movement in your quilt. We've actually used the reverse of this, the white with the black, as a background. It's just a lot of fun. And we will be getting the white. It is just on back order. So if you're not familiar with M&S Textiles, they are an Australian company. And so they have Aboriginal fabrics. And so this is part of their basics, I guess, of those fabrics. So this is Sandill. And we will be getting the reverse of this, the white with the black. We just don't know yet when. However, we do also have another really fun one called Land of Utopia. So we have both the black and white versions of these. So again, it just has so much movement in them. Great backgrounds, great sashings, a lot of fun in here. So it's white with black and gray, and then it's black with white and gray in them. So they are not metallic. They might kind of look like it, but they are not. Just so much fun to put these into a quilt. You can pair these with cafe, anything with, some bright, happy, fun colors. If you are doing a kids quilt that just has some, primaries in there, these would be great backgrounds to have, to set off those colors for the little ones. So anyways, this is Land of Utopia by M&S Textiles. Okay, well, that concludes the fabric portion. And then we have some patterns. So yes, these are it's a little close in timing here, but we have Pumpkin Harvest. You could easily get these done in time for Thanksgiving, or for, a fall harvest celebration. So this is Pumpkin Harvest. This is by Branch and Bloom. So you've got your pumpkins and your leaves here. You could put jack-o'-lantern faces on there if you wanted to, similar to the other one. But it doesn't take a whole lot, just fat 16ths, and then some background colors, so it's not a whole lot of fabric that you need. You could probably pull from your stash, and it finishes at 13 inches by 42 inches. If you needed it longer, if you have a long table, you could add more pumpkins and leaves. If you need it shorter, you could make less pumpkins and leaves. I think they'd make cute placemats too. You could turn the pumpkin sideways. If you just did this portion, turn the pumpkin sideways, and have a cute little placemat. So anyways, ideas for that. Okay, and then we have Pumpkin Season. This is a pillow. So if you want to decorate your home, maybe you have a cute little bench out on your patio or a chair and you want to decorate that. You could also even make this probably into a table topper. It finishes 18 by 18, so you could make it a wall hanging if you wanted to. You could add some borders around the outside, but it looks like it just takes the two background fabrics and then some oranges for your pumpkin, a little bit of green. Yeah, 5-inch squares, fat eighths, 6 yards. So, you know, fat quarters would be, or scraps from your stash would be fine. And again, that's pumpkin season, and it finishes 18 by 18, so it's a good size throw pillow. Okay, and then I know we're talking about fall, and now we throw this red, white, and blue thing in here, but honestly, this could really also be Christmassy. You know, think of like red and white candy cane stripes, and then maybe do green stars, or you could do white stars and do red and green stripes, or, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, for red, white, and blue. It doesn't have to be patriotic. It could be something else as well. But this is 12 inches by 38 inches finished. And again, it just takes small amounts of fabric, so you could pull from your stash. These are all really great kind of scrappy projects. So as you're looking to get things done for the holidays, maybe you're looking at gifts, these are good things that you can just kind of pull together fairly quickly and get done and get out there. Alrighty, well, quick and easy today. I do know that next week we'll have a little bit more. But a reminder that this Saturday, the 28th, is the Old Orchid Trick or Treat here in town. And so it's a really fun event. The kids come around, it's from 1 to 3, and they're all dressed up in costume. And a lot of times the families are dressed up in costume, and so they go around and they trick or treat at all the businesses. So I'll be out front passing out candy to, you know, the kids. And so bring your little ones down if you have grandkids or great grandkids or your own kids, nieces, nephews, whatever, neighbors, or tell your neighbors to come on down. It's a really, really fun event. A lot of the businesses here in town participate, and we just have a really good time with that. So that is this Saturday, the 28th. And then, of course, next Tuesday is Halloween. So, alrighty, well, if there's no other questions, then I guess we will see you next week. Have a great night.